Feel free to bend your knees, keep your legs straight, so if it gets uncomfortable at any moment, you're welcome to shift. So let's take a big collective breath in through the nose. Big collected breath out through the mouth. And just letting that breath bring you into this space. I've been talking this past week about yoga asana was developed specifically for the spine, to support the spine in order to sit in meditation for hours at a time. So the spine is an important aspect not only of our body, of our lives, and the yogis understood how important the health of the spine was. So I have this beautiful passage to share with you. Your back is a gateway to the sky, a celestial dance. The story of space and time is coded in the spine. Attend simultaneously to the area around your tailbone, vibrating with luminous space into the spine as a channel, gushing with radiant emptiness. Here, where particles flash in and out of existence, is actually the origin of the mind. Behind the spine is infinity. Below the perineum, invisible pulsating roots open downward into space. The heart is wide as a spiral galaxy. Steadily consider your back, your root, your heart, and know the living body of vastness that you are. So we often talk about body parts, feeling and sensing into the physical body. And rarely do we talk about the space in between. Space that perhaps holds it all together. As you're lying here with your eyes closed, just a few more breaths. Noticing if you're holding tension in your body, can you soften? Can you tap into the space in between the muscles, the veins, the nerves, the organs, the bones? And just bringing your attention to your breath. And starting to slow down your breath. Expanding your inhales and your exhales. And we'll take 2 more big breaths here. We're going to stay on our blocks just for a few more breaths. So on your next exhale, go ahead and bend your knees, bringing the soles of your feet onto your mat, and walk your heels close in towards your butt. And then take your arms down by your sides. And on your next inhale, start to press through the feet, lifting your hips up just to the level of your blocks. And then start to reach that right arm up and overhead, just the right arm. And then imagine somebody pulling your fingertips back behind you, shrugging your shoulders toward, or your right shoulder toward your right ear. And then take a big breath in. And as you exhale, drop your butt back down towards the floor. So feeling that nice reaching and lengthening through the right side, and then release your right arm back down to your right side. Do that again. Press your feet down. Inhale, lift your hips. This time reaching your left arm up and overhead. Feel free to keep it just above the ear or to the level of your ear, and then shrug your shoulder up as if someone's pulling on your fingertips. And then take a big breath in. As you exhale, drop your butt. And then release that left arm back down to your left side. Do that one more time on each side. Inhale, lift your hips. Reach that right arm up and overhead. Shrug your shoulder toward your ear. Really feel that length. Take a big breath in. And exhale, drop your butt. And then release your right arm back down. Do that one more time on the left side. Inhale, lift your hips. Reaching your left arm up and overhead. And then shrug that shoulder, reach back behind you. Take a big breath in. Drop your butt as you exhale. And then release that left arm down by your side. Go ahead and rock your knees from side to side. And the next time your knees fall over to your right, you're going to roll all the way off of your blocks. And then grab your blocks out from behind you. Come back onto your back. And just hug your knees in towards your chest. Take a moment to rock side to side. Maybe rotate your knees into big circles. We're going to gain some momentum here. When you're ready, start to rock and roll along your spine, front to back. And you can use your hands if you need to. When you're ready, you'll start to bring your feet up onto your mat, lifting your hips, coming into a standing forward fold at the top of your mat. Feel free to wiggle out your legs. And then when you're ready, you can grab opposite elbows. Just let your head relax, maybe shaking a yes, shaking a no, and then swaying from side to side. And releasing your arms, keeping your knees soft, roll the spine to come all the way up to stand. You inhale, reach your arms up and overhead. And then exhale, bring your palms together to your heart. Taking a moment to close your eyes and just noticing not only your physical body, but also the energy around you. And then softening your knees, interlace your fingers behind your head. From here, keep your knees soft, push your butt back a little bit, and start to lift your chest up towards the sky. Take a big breath in and a big breath out. Go ahead and straighten your legs, bring your torso back to center. Keep your hands interlaced behind your head. Take a side bend over to your right, really reaching into that left foot, and then reaching up through your left elbow. Take another deep breath in, another deep breath out. Inhale, coming back to center. Go ahead and soften your knees, stick your butt back, lift your chest towards the sky. So it's like you're creating a little back bend here, supporting your head and neck with your hands. Take one more big breath in, one more big breath out. And then straighten your legs. Go ahead and bring your torso back to neutral and take a side bend over to your left, reaching that right elbow up towards the sky. And then really feeling that connection between your right foot and your right elbow. Take a big breath in, big breath out. Inhale, come back to center, reach up. And exhale, folding forward into Uttanasana, forwards. Once again, grabbing onto opposite elbows, let your head and neck relax. And then sway from side to side. Notice if anything has changed or shifted. Go ahead and blink your eyes open, release your hands, inhaling half halfway. And as you exhale, step back into your downward facing dog. So just take a moment to wiggle out your legs, pedal out your feet. And before I forget, I'm going to have you drop your knees down. We're going to push the blocks to the front of the mat and make sure you have your blanket handy because we will be using it in a moment. Okay, and then coming back into downward facing dog. Take a big breath in. Take a big breath out. Then come on to your hands and knees. So if you need your blanket now underneath your knees, you can grab it. We're just going to start by moving and wiggling through our cat-cow. Maybe some side to side, maybe some hip circles, some extension and flexion of the spine in traditional cat-cow pose. On your next inhale, come back to a neutral spine. Keep your left hand down, take your right hand behind your head and lift your head into your hands. From here, on your next inhale, rotate your left ribs to the right and open your chest. As you exhale, tap your elbow down towards your left hand. Moving from the rib cage, inhale, open to the right, reach up. And exhale, tap. 2 more, inhale. And exhale. Last one. And exhale, tap. Inhale, open the chest, reach that right arm up. Take 2 big, slow circles through that right shoulder. Seeing if you can keep your ribs and your chest open to the right. And then go ahead and release that right hand back down. And shimmy your hips from side to side. Maybe do some waves through the spine, circles through the shoulders. We'll take that to the other side. Coming back to a neutral spine, keep your right hand down, left hand behind your head. Lift your head into your hand and then open your ribs to the left. And then exhale, tap. Inhale from the rib cage, open. And exhale. 2 more. Last one. This time you're going to open your chest. Reach that left arm up. Take 2 big circles. See if you can keep your chest open to the left. Really feeling that reach through the fingertips. And then when you're ready, release that left arm down. Coming into puppy dog pose or extended child's pose. Puppy dog is keeping your hips over your knees, walking your hands forward, sinking your forehead or your chin onto the mat. Keeping your elbows lifted and rotating your armpits towards your heart. You can also take your butt all the way back for your extended child's pose. Take 2 more big breaths. Expand into your upper back. And then on your next exhale, round the spine. Notice how that lifts you up and come forward onto your back. So you take your forehead onto the mat, arms down by your sides, tops of your feet down, and palms face down. And on your next inhale, start to lift your shoulders up. Notice how that engages your shoulder blades. Inhale, lift your head and chest up. Lift your arms up. Make fists with your hands, bring your fists together in the small of your back, and then lift your elbows a little higher. So you're pushing your fists in towards each other rather than interlacing your fingers. 1 more breath, keep your chest open. And exhale, release. Hands next to your ribs, press back to downward facing dog. This is where you're going to want a blanket underneath your knees. So your left knee will come down. And on your next inhale, reach that right leg up. As you exhale, hug it in, come to plank pose, high arch. And then step your right foot forward, dropping your back knee down. Scissor those inner thighs, inhale, reach up. And then bring your elbows to cactus. Feel your chest lift from your pelvis here. And then as you exhale, start to straighten that front leg. Swing your arms back behind you. Inhale, bend that front knee, reach up to cactus. And exhale, straighten that front leg, swing back. Inhale, bend that knee up to cactus. This time, reach up. As you exhale, take your hands onto your right thigh. Kick your left heel towards your left butt. And then if you can, swing that left arm back, grabbing the inside of your left foot. So your left inner arch. Keep your left rib cage and your left hip rotating forward. Maybe you reach your right arm back up. Take one more breath. And slowly release. Take your hands down around that front foot, stepping back to downward facing dog. You're welcome to swing that blanket to the side or keep it where it is. Take a big breath in, and a big breath out. Go ahead and drop your knees, come to puppy dog pose or extended child's pose. So really getting into your upper back here. Take one more big breath. And then exhale, round through the spine, coming onto your belly. Forehead comes onto your mat, arms down by your sides, tops of your feet come down. Lift your shoulders, lift your head and chest up, lift your arms. One more time, making fists with your hands, bending your elbows, bringing your fists together at the small of your back, keeping your chest open. One more breath. Lift those elbows a little higher if you can, beautiful. And then exhale. Release your hands next to your ribs, tuck your toes, press back to downward facing dog. This time your mat or your blanket's going to come to the right side of your mat. And then inhale, lift your left leg up. Exhale, hug it in, round to plank, and step it forward. Dropping your back knee down, scissor those inner thighs. Reach up. Bend those elbows to cactus. Exhale, straighten that front leg. Swing your arms back behind you as if you're launching like a bird. Inhale, bend that knee. Reach up, cactus. And exhale. One more time. And exhale. Inhale, cactus, bend that front knee. And then reach your arms up. Take your hands onto your left thigh. Kick your right heel towards your right buttock. Swinging that right hand to the inside of your right foot. Keeping your right rib cage and right hip facing forward. Maybe you reach your left arm up. One more breath. And then slowly release, take your hands down, stepping back to downward facing dog. Now it's a good time to set that blanket to the side if you'd like. One more breath here. On your next inhale, coming onto your toes, exhale, bend your knees, step, walk, or jump to meet your hands. Inhale, lift halfway, Ardha Uttanasana, and exhale, fold. This time, finding the power, moving down for the feet. Inhale, rise with a long spine, reach all the way up and overhead. And exhale, bring your palms together to your heart. For a moment, I invite you to close your eyes, this time setting an intention for your practice today. We'll move through our moving meditation of Surya Namaskar A, blinking your eyes open As you inhale, reach your arms up. And exhale, hinging forward into Uttanasana. Inhaling halfway arch into Uttanasana. As you exhale, step to plank pose, high push-up. So finding and feeling that strength from the crown of your head down to your feet. You're welcome to stay here, drop your knees. When you're ready, shifting through your choice of vinyasa, or through cobra, chaturanga, up dog, back to downward facing Feel into your foundation through your hands and your feet, supporting your spine as it lengthens up through the pelvis, through your inner thighs. One more big breath. Beautiful. Inhaling onto your toes. Exhale, bend your knees, step, walk, or jump to meet your hands. Inhale, find that length, lift halfway. And exhale, fold. Feel the power of your legs. Inhale, rise with a long spine, reach up. And exhale, palms together to your heart. Again, inhale to reach up. Urdhva Hastasana. Exhale, Uttanasana, forward fold. Inhaling halfway. And exhale, step to plank pose. You're welcome to jump to chaturanga. Hold for one breath. Maintain the strength as you shift through your vinyasa choice. Back to downward facing dog. Noticing your breath expand all the way up towards your pelvis. Big breath here. Inhaling to your toes. Exhale, bend your knees, step, walk, or jump. Inhale, lift halfway. And exhale, float. Feel the power of your legs. Inhale, rise, reach all the way up. Exhale, palms together to your heart. We're going to add on from here. Inhale to reach. And exhale, Uttanasana, forward fold. Inhaling halfway. You're halfway to plank or chaturanga, step or jump, and hold for one breath. Then shift without dropping your head. Keep your head in line with your spine the whole way through. On your next inhale, reach that right leg up. As you exhale, hug it in, round to plank. Step it forward for Anjaneyasana, high lunge. Connecting to your drishti point, you're going to focus. Feeling that focal point inside your mind. Exhale, straighten that front leg, swing your arms out. Inhale to bend that knee, cactus pose. Two more, exhale. Inhale, bend that knee, cactus. Go slow, expand your breath, last one. Inhale to cactus. Reach your arms up. As you exhale, release your hands down. Grab your blocks on the highest height up in front of you. Kick your left foot towards your right buttock. Keep that left hand down. Reach your right hand for that left foot if you can. Right hip hugs in, left thigh lifts. Little twisted down circles here. One more breath. And then slowly release that foot. How slow can you go to Virabhadrasana 2? Warrior 2. Beautiful. On your next inhale, feel your feet hug towards your midline as you reach facet up into reverse warrior. Exhale to side angle pose. Stay connected to both feet. Inhale, reach up and back, reverse. Take your right hand Honor your body. Feel your breath. Yes, beautiful. One more breath. As you exhale, release your hands to the inside of your front foot and walk halfway to the left, picking your feet to parallel. So prostrate of Padottanasana. Feel your feet hug towards your midline and fold. Notice your breath. Take one more big breath here. This time you're going to interlace your fingers behind your head and then lift your head into your hands halfway up. So lift halfway and hold. As you exhale, take a twist to the left, reaching your left elbow towards the sky. Keep your feet hugging towards your midline. And then come back through center and twist over to the right. Lifting your right elbow towards the sky. Stay strong in your foundation. Keep your head lifted into your hands. Come back through center. And exhale, release. Take your hands down. Pivot forward to the front. Grab your blanket, drop your back knee down. Inhale to reach your arms up. Kick that left heel towards your buttock. And again, swing that left hand back to grab that bigger arch. Maybe reach your right arm up. See if you can rotate your left ribs even more towards the front. One more big breath here. Exhale, release. Take your hands down, step back to downward facing dog. You are welcome to a vinyasa here. We're staying in downward facing dog. Take a big breath in. Big breath out. Drop your knees to the mat, coming into puppy dog pose or extended child's pose. 2 big breaths here. Beautiful. As you exhale, round through the spine, coming forward onto your belly. Forehead comes on the mat, arms down by your sides. Lift your shoulders. Lift your head and your chest up. Lift your arms. This time you're going to interlace your fingers at the small of your back. Lift your elbows a little higher. Beautiful. Now, see if you can lift your legs up a little bit. Beautiful. Feel the lift coming from the thighs. And then feel the expansion coming out. So like notice your physical body. And then expand from there. Take one more big breath. Beautiful. Exhale. Awesome. Take your hands next to your hips. Press back to downward facing dog. One more next inhale. Lift that left leg. Exhale. Hug it in. Round through to plank. Step it forward. High lunge. Anjaneyasana. Scissor those inner thighs. Reach up. Woo. Exhale. Straightening your front leg. Swing back. Inhale. Bend that knee. Reach up to cactus. Exhale. Straighten that front leg. Swing back. Inhale. Bend that knee. Come up to cactus. Moving like this is so good for the brain. One more time, really feeling all those intrinsic muscles, balancing your body here. And then reach up. Exhale, release your hands, grab your blocks, walk them forward, and then kick your right buttock towards your left, right heel towards your left buttock. Maybe reach that foot with your left hand. Keep your left hip hugging in, and then lift your right side up. Beautiful. One more breath. And then slowly release. release as you step back to Virabhadrasana 2. Feel your feet hug towards your midline. And then inhale, reverse warrior. Reach back and lift up. Exhale to side angle pose. Feel both feet here. Inhale, reach up and back, reverse warrior. Take the left hand behind your head. Exhale, rotate towards your back foot. Inhale to open. One more time. Really getting into those sticky ribs. Open up, reach up. Exhale to side angle pose a little deeper. 3 big breaths. One more breath. As you exhale, release your hands. We're going to walk around to the right halfway. Pivot forward on both feet. This time, if you can, grab onto your big toes with your peace sign fingers or your outer ankles or calves. Keeping your shoulders lifted from your ears here. Feet are gently tugging or hugging rather towards your midline. One more breath. And then release your hands, interlace your fingers behind your head, and lift your head into your hands to come halfway up. Exhale, twist to your right, taking that right elbow up towards the sky. See if you can go a little bit deeper in your twist here. Inhale, back through center. Keep your head lifting into your hands and twist to the left. One more big breath. Beautiful. Come back through center and release. Fold. Inhale, halfway. Exhale, pivot forward on both feet. Coming to your low lunge. Grab your blanket underneath that right knee. Sit through those inner thighs. Reach up. Find that length in the torso and then release your hands onto your thigh. Kick that right heel back. Maybe grab it with the inner arch of your back foot. Maybe reach up through that left arm. Keep your right rib cage and your right hip rotating forward. One more breath. Beautiful. Exhale, release. Take your hands around that front foot, stepping back to downward facing dog. Welcome to a vinyasa here. Take 2 more breaths. Take a big breath in. Big breath out. Drop your knees to the mat, coming to extended child's pose or puppy dog pose. One more big deep breath. And then exhale, round forward onto your belly. We're going to add to this here. Take your forehead down, arms down by your side. Lift your shoulders, so feel that engagement of your upper back. Lift your head and chest, lift your arms. Interlace your fingers behind the small of your back. Lift your elbows, maybe start to reach back behind you and then lift your legs up. And from the thighs, you're going to bend your knees, kicking your heels towards your bum without grabbing your feet. Keep your thighs lifting up. One more big breath. And then slowly release. Take your hands underneath your forehead and just wiggle your butt from side to side. Take 2 more breaths. From here, take your hands next to your ribs, tuck your toes, press back to downward facing dog. I'm going to add on a little bit. Inhale, reach that right leg up. Exhale, hug it in, round to plank. Step it forward for high lunge, Anjaneyasana. Beautiful. Exhale, straighten that front leg. Reach your arms back behind you as if you're taking flight. Inhale, bend that knee, reach up in cactus pose. One more time. Exhale, straighten that front leg, swing back. Inhale, bend that knee to cactus. This time you're going to reach up. Release your hands around that front foot for standing splits. Reaching that left leg up as high as you'll go. Feel free to use a block. Feel free to grab that right ankle with one or both hands. One more breath. Go ahead and release your hands, grab your blocks. Kicking that left heel towards your right buttock, reaching back for that foot with your right hand if you can. Hugging your right hip in and lifting your left thigh up. You can stay here or come light on your fingertips on that block, or maybe even reach your left arm forward. Your little twisted dancer's pose. One more breath. Beautiful. Go ahead and release that left hand back down onto the block. Release your back foot and slowly step back into your Virabhadrasana 2. Warrior 2. That's okay. Inhale to reverse warrior. Exhale to side angle pose. Inhale to hold up. Inhale, reach up and back to reverse. Take your right hand behind your head. Exhale, twist to the back foot. Inhale to reverse. One more, exhale. Inhale to open, reach up. Side angle pose, 3 big breaths here. Maybe you go a little deeper in your side angle pose. Stay connected to both feet. One more breath. Exhale, release your hands to the inside, walk halfway to the left, pivot forward on both feet. And float. And keep your feet hugging towards your midline so you're not fully collapsing into your hip joints here. One more breath. Interlace your fingers behind your head. This time we're just going to lift halfway. Hug your ribs in towards your midline. Keep your feet hugging towards your midline and pulse. Keep your head lifting into your hands. Feel that strength all the way through the spine. One more breath. Exhale, release. Inhale, come halfway. Pivot forward to the front. This time we'll step directly back to downward facing dog. Take a big breath in. Big breath out. Last time, puppy dog pose or extended child's pose. 2 big deep breaths here. As you exhale, round forward onto your belly. Forehead down, arms down by your sides. Lift your shoulders, feel that engagement. Lift your head and chest. Lift your arms. Interlace your fingers behind your back and then reach back behind you and lift your legs up. You're welcome to stay here. Bend your knees if you'd like to go further. Keep your thighs lifted. Maybe you grab for both feet if you can for Dhammayasana. Pressing your feet into your hands. Beautiful. Use that as leverage. And feel the body hug towards your midline. And then from there, expand out. Awesome. One more breath. You have this. Slowly release. Beautiful. Go ahead and come into crocodile, or you can take one cheek to the mat. Either way, whatever's more comfortable. Just come back to your breath. You can feel it. All right, when you're now you take your hands next to your ribs, tuck your toes, and come back to downward facing dog. Last side, inhaling your left leg up. Exhale, hug it in, round to plank. Step it forward, high lunge, reach up. Exhale, straighten that front leg, swing back. Inhale to bend that knee, reach up to cactus. One more time here, exhale. And inhale. Reach your arms up. Exhale, release your hands around that front foot, lifting up to standing splits. So really using the power of your leg here to lift up as high as it'll go. Maybe you use a block. Maybe you grab that left ankle with one or both hands. 2 more breaths. There you go. Nice work. And then release through that left ankle. Grab your blocks out in front of you. This time you're going to kick the right heel towards your left buttock. Reach back with that left hand if you can grab that foot. Keep your left hip hugging in and then lift that thigh. You can come light onto your fingertips here on the block or maybe even reach forward. Or twisted Natarajasana, dancer's pose. Stay solid in that left hip. One more breath. Release that right hand. Just release your back foot, slowly stepping back to your adjustment. Inhale to reach back, reverse warrior. Exhale to side ankle pose. Moving with intention. Inhale, reach up and back, reverse. Take that left hand behind your head. Exhale and twist towards your back foot. Inhale to open. Moving from your ribs, exhale one more time. And inhale. Reach up. Exhale, side angle pose for 3 deep breaths. Really feeling solid in your feet here. And then exhale, release your hands to the inside, walk halfway to the middle. Bring your feet to parallel and pose. Once again, feel free to grab onto your ankles, your calves. And your shoulders lifted. And release your fingers behind your head. And inhale, lift halfway. Feel your feet hug in. Feel the power from your feet all the way to the crown of your head. Your elbows open. Hug your ribs in. One more big breath here. Then exhale, release. Inhale, half. Exhale, pivot to the left for your lunge. Step back into your downward facing. Taking a vinyasa here of your choice. We're staying in downward facing dog. All right, on your next inhale, coming onto your toes. Exhale, bend your knees, step off or jump to meet your hands. Inhaling halfway. And exhale, fold. Go ahead and soften your knees, grab onto opposite elbows, let your head fully relax. And sway from side to side. Coming back to center, release your arms. Inhale, rise with a long spine. Feel the power of your feet and your legs reach up. And exhale, palms. All right, we're moving into full Natarajasana here, keeping your feet hip distance apart. And I invite you to find a point to focus somewhere on the floor in front of you, just so you can really feel what your body's doing here. So we're going to keep our left foot rooted and kick your right heel back towards your right buttock. And then take your right hand to the inside, the inner arch, and that helps to keep your pelvis more neutral here. Keep your left hip hugging in, and then start to push that right foot back behind you, keeping your chest up. Reach up if you'd like with that left arm. If you'd like to try, you can hinge forward a little bit, but keep your chest open. Doesn't matter how far you go. What matters is that you are present with whatever experience you're having right now. That is yoga. Beautiful. Take 3 more breaths. Awesome. Last big breath here. Okay, slowly release that right foot to meet your left. Palms together to your heart without fidgeting. The urge to fidget. Close your eyes, come back to your breath. Bring your attention back into your feet, to that root of your body. When you're ready, we'll take that to the other side, blinking your eyes open. Finding that point to focus on the floor in front of you. Rooting into that right foot, kicking your left heel back. Keep your right hip hugging and reaching back for that inner arch. Notice how the chest opens here, and then start to push that left thigh back. Maybe you start to hinge forward, maybe you start to reach that right arm up. Finding your back bend here, or that lengthening in the front line of your body. Finding that balance. More focus. We've got 3 more big breaths. Awesome, you guys. Beautiful. Slowly release, stepping that left foot to meet your right, palms together to your heart, resisting that urge to fidget. Back to your breath. You're ready, blinking your eyes open. Inhale, reach your arms up and over. As you exhale, hinge forward into a forward fold, Uttanasana. Inhaling halfway. Exhale, step back into downward facing dog. We're going to move into deer pose. Deer pose is similar to pigeon pose, but it's a lot less intense. If you need to come onto your back for figure 4, that is also fine. So when you're ready, you'll swing that right knee forward just behind the right wrist for your pigeon. And then you'll swing that left knee out to the left so that it's at a 90-degree angle here. So essentially, ideally, you want 2 90-degree angles so you can play with it in your own body. Taking your fingertips out in front of you and just feel into your hip here, maybe swaying from side to side. You're welcome to come down onto your forearms. You're welcome to use a block for your forehead. Ready? We'll bring your your hands to the mat to slowly lift your body back up, right? You're just going to lean to the right and swing that left leg forward for Janu Shirshasana. So bringing that left leg in line with your hip, and then bringing that right foot to the inner left thigh. If you need to prop your butt up onto, if you have tight hamstrings, you're welcome to do that. And then from here, inhale, reach up. So this is knee to nose or nose to knee pose. So we're going to round the spine and then let your nose fall towards your knee. It doesn't have to get there, but then release your fingertips wherever they land. So maybe around your calves, maybe grabbing your foot, doesn't really matter. But as you round and compress through the front line of your body, it's a lot easier to expand the breath into the back body here. Your next inhale, go ahead and walk your hands in to roll your body all the way back up. And just taking a gentle twist over that bent knee. Left hand can come onto that right knee, reaching your right fingertips up. Slowly back to center, hugging your right knee in and extending it forward, maybe shaking them out a little bit. We'll take that to the other side. So when you're ready, you'll cross your ankles, come forward into your downward facing dog. Feel free to wiggle out your legs, maybe wiggle out that right hip if you need to. When you're ready, you'll swing that left knee forward behind your left wrist. As you come down, you'll bend that right knee out to the right, coming into two 90-degree angles here. And you feel free to sway side to side, just getting into that hip. Feel free to come all the way down to the forearms. Support yourself as you need, maybe a block under your forehead. And take one more big breath here. When you're ready, you'll press your hands down to lift your chest up. We'll lean to the left and swing that right leg forward for your Janu Shirshasana on this side. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, rounding the spine, dropping your nose towards your knee, taking your hands to either side of your foot, your leg, your knee. Again, as you compress the front line of the body, really expand your breath into the back. Your next inhale, go ahead and walk your hands in, rolling the spine back up. Taking a twist over to your left, that right hand can come onto that thigh, reaching your left fingertips behind. leg in forward. This time we're going to make our way onto our back. So if you need to come off that blanket, you're welcome to. And just when you're ready, you'll roll onto your back. The pose everyone's been waiting for. The best. All right, just take a moment, hugging your knees in towards your belly. If there's anything else that you need in your body, you're welcome to take it now. Take about 3 to 4 more breaths. Maybe a happy baby pose. Whenever you're ready, you'll make your way into Shavasana. Your Shavasana shape, just closing your eyes, letting go of your body, and letting go of your breath. I am the earth is singing. The water flows around this rock. The ancient ways that carry forward and carries me. And brothers speak to me. I am the earth is singing. The water flows around this rock. The ancient ways that carry forward and carries me. I am the earth, and the earth is singing through me. I am the earth, and the earth is breathing through me. I am the earth, and the earth is breathing through me. I am the earth, and the earth is breathing through me. The earth is breathing. I welcome it all. I welcome all these feelings. I welcome it all. I welcome all these feelings. I welcome it all. I welcome this feeling. I welcome it all. I welcome all into your body as you wiggle your fingers and your toes. Maybe rotating your wrists, your ankles, your head from side to side. Drawing your knees in towards your chest and rolling onto either side. As you are ready, we'll gently press up to a comfortable seat. Placing your hands on your thighs, keeping your eyes closed. And taking this final moment with your eyes closed to reconnect to your physical body, noticing the space within your body. Noticing the space around your body. And just noticing how you feel after your practice. And we'll conclude with a single sound of Om as you bring your hands to your heart, taking a big cleansing breath in through the nose and out through the mouth. And inhale for Om. Lastly, to bow your head, connecting the wisdom of your mind to the compassion and wisdom of your heart. Bowing to this vessel that you reside within. May you take care of it as long as you practice. Thank you so much, everybody. Namaste. Thank you, ladies.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Well done. One thing that I noticed about my session today, is that so I've had black mold in my lungs. So I really it's like I get that feeling of like I can't always get that. And after you breathe, I do care. And I don't know if my diet has considered blood. I am not having that she wants me to learn it. She's like,
And work and then you can work on it. I have not stuff in this side.
it's like 16 months.
Oh, you a whole.
Oh, no. She wants me to learn it. Which would be awesome.
Yeah.
I'm still just paying off Rolfing school,
Here,
So,
I had endless money and time to do all these things.
yeah, right.